What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Steven. This is Steven in Stereo, and in today's video, we're going to be checking out a live performance of Dermot Kennedy from Mishnok. This is a festival that he actually put together, celebrate Irish music, which I think is super cool. So I want to give a huge shout out to Misha over on Patreon for actual requests in today's video. Thank you so much for your support. I'm really excited to dive into this. We've actually reacted to Dermot Kennedy in the past, but only like a handful of performances, and never like a full live crowd, everything. So I'm really looking forward to this. I know this dude is amazing. So this is called Let Me In. Let's do it.
Thank you so much. How's
Oh,
everyone
there's a
doing?
shitload of people there.
This feels wild. It's so good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you.
I mean, that right there is literally the dream. Like man, like as a musician, I feel like being able to be on stage in front of everyone is just like, that is the moment, right? It's like you're writing songs and stuff and all that just hits on one level, but this is where it all comes to life. This is where it all matters. But I bet it hits even more if it's kind of like your festival, because I feel like everything you worked for as a musician, just all on display right there. That's so beautiful.
I want to keep going for now. This song came out a few days ago. It's called Let Me In. Sing it with me.
Oh, it's a new one. Hell yeah. Well, newer.
No Canes Bay, or I could have stayed, never went home. It might have been brief, but at least I was free from all of my ghosts that live in my head like reflections on water that only come once. I still haven't learned deceptions in the cinematic version of love. I can't get enough these days. Oh, the world doesn't sing to me quite how it used to seem. This life is a touch too damn much for me. Maybe that's meant for me.
Oh my God. Well, hold on. I love those lyrics, but also there is something so special about how he just like, I feel like every line almost like, even though it's melodic and even though it is sung, it almost feels like it is being spoken to you. You know, there's artists that can do this, and it always hits different because there's a level of vulnerability that comes from that piece, that moment of authenticity. You can't beat it. I fucking love it.
This life is a touch too damn much for me. Maybe that's meant for me.
Oh.
Cause I know there's a room where I'm happy.
Fuck.
But I can't find my way to the door. Tell me who wins the war between my heart and my head. I forgot what I'm suffering for.
Oh, I'm glad they left the track of the crowd singing.
When it all falls apart.
Yes.
At least I won't have to pretend.
Remember, he said that's a new song. That makes me so happy. Typically, when an artist performs a new song, it's not a lot of people that even know it yet. And that's got to be such an amazing feeling, because I don't like, it just sounds like this crowd is screaming these lyrics.
Cause I know there's a room where I'm happy. Let me in, let me in. To tell you the truth, I was wondering why you'd be so drawn to my voice.
I mean, I could tell you a reason
Like the
why.
tide to the moon, if you move, I move. Honey, it's not a choice. Now I'm showing you all of these parts of myself. I'm terrified I'll bring you closer to hell, but these days,
Showing you all these parts of myself, I'm terrified I'll bring you closer to hell. Oh, I love lyricism like that. Y'all know that.
terrified I'll bring you closer to hell, but these days, oh, the world doesn't sing to me quite how it used to seem. This life is a touch too damn much for me. Maybe that's meant for me.
Oh, I'm gonna know these words.
Cause I know there's a room where I'm happy.
Yes.
but I can't find my way to the door. Tell me who wins the war between my heart and my head. I forgot what I'm suffering for.
Dude, I literally am getting goosebumps from that. Oh my God. Just the idea, people say, you got to get in those rooms or you're going to find your happy place. There's going to be a moment you're finally going to make it there in life. And it's like, where is the room where I'm finally going to be happy? Where is the life in which I'm finally going to experience this happiness? Because I only seem to know loneliness, heartbreak, and dread. And I can't seem to separate my heart from my head. Like, it's just such a real lyric for people that struggle with this in their life. And I think it's something so both fucking like sad and tragic yet beautiful about literally shouting like, I know there's a room for me where I'll be happy, let me in. Like that, like drop to your knees plea of just like, let me in and let me experience happiness. I can feel that in his voice. Damn.
I surrender the dark when it all falls apart. At least I won't have to pretend. I know there's a room where I'm happy. Oh, let me in, let me in.
Yes.
Let me in, let me in. 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 Now give anything to change, now anything to change my fate.
Oh,
I know there's a room
that harmony.
where I'm happy, but I can't find my way to the door. Tell me who wins the war between my heart and my head. I forgot what I'm suffering for.
Yes.
I surrender the dark when it all falls apart. At least I won't have to pretend. 'Cause I know there's a room where I'm happy. Oh, let me in, let me in.
Fucking beautiful.
Let me in, let me in.
Oh,
Let me in, let me in.
the backing vocalist plus the
Let
crowd.
me in, let me in. Let me in, let me in.
Man, I love just very self-aware artists that are really good at writing songs that just seem like the reality for a lot of people. It's almost like being the voice for the voiceless in a lot of ways. Maybe some people struggle with a lot of things and they try to navigate through their life, but maybe they can't speak so eloquently, or maybe they can't put into words what it is they're experiencing. And so for an artist like Dermot, and I know we're talking about the lyrics of the songs because I've never heard the song before. We'll talk about the live performance too, but I really appreciate the song because there is just something about that emotion of pleading for being able to be let into the room that's finally going to make you happy, and how you don't understand why you have to suffer all the time and why it has to be the way it is. Why does this have to be meant for me like this? Why can't I be happy? And there's just a lot of pleading there, and I would just fucking love that in music because it's when you can be your most vulnerable. Like, I know there's like a part of it's like a happy moment because you're at this festival and you're performing this big thing, and like you put this thing together and it's such a cool moment, but like, there's also a lot of sadness in the lyricism, and you can feel Dermot like connect to those things while he's singing this, and also like, enjoying the moment at the same time. So I really love him being able to kind of like be in that moment. Can I just say that, like, for the song not to be out that long and this many people singing it, that makes me so stoked just at the level of support. Obviously, if you're there to see him, you're probably a big fan of his anyways. You're waiting for the new release, but there's just something about being able to scream the lyrics to a brand new song being performed that just feels very good. I'm very familiar with what that feeling is like, and I love that very much. But the reason I really appreciate it is because the level of emotion intensifies when you've got the crowd harmonizing and you've got backing vocalists that sound this beautiful over like all there to harmonize somebody whose voice is just so authentic and pure and real. I love that he brings the rasp out when it's necessary, goes into more vulnerable pieces in his voice as well, but overall just gives you the entire range of emotions in the song that he's singing. And in a live performance like this, you can see his connection to the crowd so real. I love that he doesn't have to run around the stage as much as I love artists that will like, you know, really utilize a lot of what we got going on. I love that all of his emotion can come from just standing there with him and a guitar and this band behind him. And I think that's something that is so powerful in music, but music moves us in so many ways. And I will always be a fan of artists like Dermot Kennedy who are writing songs and performing songs that, you know, it's just what I wish I could write. It's what I wish I could say. It's how I wish I could express my feelings. I'm glad someone like him exists to do that. So I'm going to give a huge shout out to Meisha over on Patreon for requesting today's video. This was beautiful. I thank you very much for this. If you guys like the video, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. You guys can follow me over on Instagram at Steven in Stereo. Talk about a lot of music. I love y'all. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.